All right, what's up, everybody? I am beyond excited to get started here on the second half of the third season of Attack on Titan. I don't even know where to begin because there is so much. The funny thing is that I could obviously talk about where the last episode left us off and the absolutely crazy cliffhanger sort of teasing ending that we got, right? Which some people, like I said, were a little bit, pretty vocal about, like, that I shouldn't be watching it, but the vast majority said that I should. Obviously I'm going to be thinking about that now and I'm going to be bringing it up then too, right? But yeah, it's weird because I actually right now in preparation for the second half, I just watched the third Lost Girls part, and that one was also so fascinating and raising once again so many questions, where I'm like really excited to hopefully find out kind of what the deal with it all was. I assume a little bit later in this season still or something. Yeah, man, I don't know where to begin, really. I mean, like, I should probably kind of begin with that tease still at the end there, right? So we know that something is going to cause there to be conflict between Eren, Mikasa, and then Levi on the other side, right? And I'm assuming that Levi doesn't just represent Levi himself, but the entire Survey Corps, maybe. That Eren and Mikasa have actually turned themselves in a way, I don't know, that's kind of the vibe I get from it. That they've turned themselves at least against the plan that the overall Survey Corps had, which maybe was then being led by Levi. It's funny because I actually watched back the previous episode, and yeah, again, I'm seeing a couple of things, or I'm being reminded at least, to literally what Erwin did there, which is he gave Levi that injection, right? And he literally already teased to us basically like, oh, Levi, there might come a moment where you're gonna have to make this decision, the split second decision or something, or like, it's going to be up to you to decide what we do with this thing, right? And so I'm assuming he's teasing something massive there that's going to happen, and it might have to do with what turns Eren and Mikasa then against Levi. But yeah, I obviously cannot make it much more concrete than that. Like I said, there was that OVA that I just watched, which was absolutely fascinating because it was totally not what I expected. And some of the scenes in there also, like, they went all the way back revisiting a bunch of scenes that we've already seen throughout the show, mostly during the first season, actually. We got kind of another look there at Mikasa and her family, right? And we saw that scene again, where, like, they were being killed or whatever. You had those people coming into the house, stabbing the dad and stuff. Yeah, but then at the same time, some of it didn't make sense. We literally revisited a scene from the first episode where the Survey Corps showed back up, and there was a certain guy, Moses or whatever, who had passed away, and so they showed this woman the hand or whatever, but the time period in which it was taking place didn't make any sense with, because at that point, Mikasa's parents were still alive, but in the show, when it happens, they aren't alive, and, Eren and Mikasa, I think, or at least Mikasa, was also wearing something differently. It's like, yeah, I don't know, again, it's so absolutely fascinating. There was also another scene where Eren had supposedly died, and that obviously didn't happen because Eren is still in this show right now. It's like, what the fuck am I looking at here with this OVA? But again, that's something, if you want to, you can watch it. Of course, all my OVAs are up on Patreon. But all in all, just so many puzzle pieces added on top of the already incredibly large puzzle, obviously. Where we are right now in terms of the main episodes, though, is, clearly there with the final shot that we saw in the previous episode with Reiner and Berthold waiting on the Survey Corps essentially to arrive. Interesting thing is that we did not see the Beast Titan in that particular shot, which makes me wonder, is the Beast Titan kind of, and the guy, I still don't know who the guy is. Again, I've always kind of been assuming that it's Erwin's dad because he looks like him, but we still never got confirmation about that. Maybe it's not, who knows? But like, what was I going to say? The Beast Titan might be sort of going for a surprise element here, where he's like hiding somewhere or whatever to show up out of nowhere when they don't expect it. And so they just think they're going to be fighting Berthold and Reiner or something. When they see him, at least, because I don't think they're really... Yeah, I'm not sure. They're not necessarily expecting them to even be there, I guess, right? They're just trying to seal up this wall and get to the basement. So, let's just say that there is a bunch of... Yeah, I don't know. There's just a bunch of hopes or expectations to deliver on, I guess. It's just, I don't know, everything has been coming together here so great in these, in this whole third season, honestly. The third season itself already so far had been great. And it's funny because I saw some people once again point out how, like, they kind of thought that, for example, the more political arc that we got during episodes 4, 5, and 6, or 3, 4, and 5 or something, that wasn't, or that was seen as like one of the least interesting arcs, but I already loved that a lot, honestly. And then recently where they wrapped it all up with, of course, Kenny's death and how that all came together with the Rice family and the brother. Then the recent episodes, which kind of came out of nowhere, going into Grisha's backstory and Keith coming back, and then the last episode where everybody was fighting over meat. Like, everything about this has already been great. Very unexpected, some of it, for sure, as well. But then all that I'm hearing, basically, from people teasing is that, this second half, it's going to go on a whole different level again. So, I absolutely can't wait to dive in, and that's what we're going to do here. Of course, like I said, you can already watch all the OVAs that I've done so far. I've reacted to 6 OVAs. They are up on Patreon, but the next 8 episodes will be as well. So that actually means that we're almost going to be done with the third season over there already, because I think the second half now has like 10 episodes. So yeah, 8 episodes means there's only going to be 2 more to go there. You can go check that out and support me, of course. Linked on top of the description. I would very much appreciate it. But for now, let's dive into Season 3, Part 2 of Attack on Titan.
ある少年の心に抱いた小さな刃が巨人を突き殺し、その巨大な頭を大地に踏みつけた。ある者は誇りを。
Yeah, we're seeing those same scenes with Mikasa that we saw in the OVA. Really feels like so many elements are, again, starting to reach a new level here. That's what we're gonna find out, and I'm gonna be looking away, guys. Oh, okay, not yet. I really thought the intro was about to start, but not yet. Ah, now it is. God damn it, man. I'm not looking, guys. I'm listening to the song, though. Isn't this basically the same song as we got in the first intro? It was the first one, right? This must look so silly. Oh, that's kind of... Those sound effects remind me of that outro to use last time around. It was kind of creepy. Oh, wait, isn't this from another intro? It's kind of combining certain songs we've heard. Okay, can I look already? I'm guessing so. Oh. Okay, I saw the final shot, which was the basement, I assume, but I think that's fine. Okay, yeah, so they're traveling now at night. Can the Titans move, though, in the night? I don't think they can, right? Oh. Oh. Yeah, actually, I don't remember now, but there were actually some that could, right? Of course, she's very excited about that prospect. Yeah, but wasn't it during the sort of the scene at the tower with Amir where they were attacked by some of those? Oh man, you're too nice.
そんな僕を君は巨人の口から出してくれた。
Hmm.
なんで君はあんなことができたの？
思い出したんだ。お前が俺に本を見せた時のこと。毎日空か雲を見て過ごしてたっけ。あの時お前の話を聞いて、お前の
Is this the book in which he read about the sea and stuff too? think so, right? Yeah.
俺には何もなかった。そこで初めて知ったんだ。俺は不自由なんだって。ありがとな。もう大丈夫だ。多分来年の今頃、俺たちは海を見ているよ。
I still don't know whether that's actually something you want to be looking forward to or not, though. I don't know. I'm terrified to find out, like, what's actually then beyond the walls. Because it might not be too good, but who knows. Yeah, I mean, they're basically arriving back to where they spent all that time. That must be crazy for them to revisit this. So is there still gonna be like titans in there maybe? I mean, we know Rhino, well, Rhino and Berthold are there. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe they cleared the place? Ah, okay. Okay, so there are still some. What if they find out now that there's no titans and it's because of Reiner and Berthold or something? Oh, he can see that they were waiting there on top of the wall, maybe. He knows. What if Reiner and Berthold are like camouflaged as well, wearing the same outfit again or something? Just like Annie was. Yeah. Oh, that's him. Where are they waiting? Like, what are they looking from? Okay, I'm guessing he just successfully used the hardening ability. Yeah, but now there's still the other gap. Reminds me of how he would always give Mikasa the scarf. Will Eren be able to like do it twice though with all his energy? Because you can already see by his face every single time that he's like kind of worn out. At least I think that's what it's supposed to represent. That's a good point. I think that's wishful thinking. Well, I know that's wishful thinking, let's just say. Armin did some investigative work.
黒い液体を注いだ後
Three
が
cups.
3つ
So that includes the Beast Titan guy.
3人が壁の上にいたようです。
3人だと。鉄製のポットが冷めきっていたのか。
はい。
それはおかしい。ポットがか。我々は馬と立体軌道を駆使して全力でここに到達した。ここから我々の接近に音や目視で気づいたのなら早くて2分前が限度のはず。使用直後のポットが2分で冷めるはずがない。おそらく5分かそれ以上前に我々の接近を知り、
壁の上にいた3人以外の石膏が存在して、いや、もっと大勢の敵が潜んでいると想定すべきで。
今は敵の位置の特定を第一とする。
Is it because the Beast Titan somehow?
何度も我々を窮地から救い出してくれた。まさに今
Tracked them, or is... That's funny how we could figure it out literally by the temperature of the tea.
捜索を続行せよ。
さあ指示をくれ、アルレルト。区外区内の二手に分かれて内門周辺の建物を調べてください。何かあれば音響弾で知らせをお願いします。
Those were good orders, Armin. No need to feel insecure about it.
実績を見て判断した。彼は我々の大きな武器の一つだ。どうする？敵を見つけるまで作戦は中断か？続行する。すべては敵の思惑通りというなら、それに付き合うのも手だろう。
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do.
隠し事があるのは彼らだけではないからな。
What's that supposed to mean?
もうエレンたちが内門を塞ぎに来る。敵がどこにいるかもわからないのに。まずい。どうする？失敗したらもう本当に後がない。終わりなんだ。何もかも。敵はいつもありえない方法で僕らの予想外から攻めてくる。いつも。
Does he think they're within the walls, or what is happening?
窓です。全員で壁を調べてください。
どこにも隠れられる場所は
壁の中です。壁の中。はい。きっと人が長い間入っていられる空間がどこかにあるはずです。
なぜそれがわかる？
勘です。
お前、今がどういう時だか分かってるのか？
You can probably trust him on this one, though.
しかし敵は
Armin's instincts are always on point.
力を使って僕たちを追い込んできました。
I love how Erwin is fully trusting him.
時に柔軟に兵士の原理原則にのっとり最善を尽くせ。指揮系統を遵守せよ。我々は勝利するためにここに来たのだ。
再び二手に分かれ壁面の調査を。扉の上部から入念に捜索開始。
Awesome, man. Armin deserves this so much. I swear, he's still easily among my favorite characters.
これじゃ強襲作戦の意味がねえけど。アルミ、また何か考えが。
What is what? Why is Levi already acting like this now? Oh man.
エレンが現れても対応できる位置。僕らが壁の中の巨人を知っていると敵が知らないなら、そんな発想はしないと踏んでいるなら、あるいは
I'm honestly scared that suddenly they come bursting out. Oh shit! Holy fuck, man! I think you found him. What the fuck? Yo, that's a perfect hit.
巨人の力があと一歩命を絶てなかった。
What the fuck? This music, dude.
周囲を見渡せ。他の敵を捕捉し。
Oh no, there he is. And he brought a couple friends. He's acting like he's playing the Olympics over here. Oh wow. Did he really just... Don't tell me he literally just crashed open the gate back again immediately with that throw. Oh. They're trying to get him locked up in there. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Alright, so where Armin had this hunch feeling that Reiner and Berthold could be holding up within the wall, I myself am getting this hunch feeling that, you know, the way things appear to be structured right now, I feel like we're going to spend quite a couple of episodes here. Maybe even, like, I don't know, I could see literally this entire half of the season kind of playing out around the Zaganshina district or something, right? Like, I don't know, it's just, it seems like this is really where the war, so to say, is going to begin. Yeah, and you know, like, yeah, I don't know, and that's where we can start maybe expanding even beyond the walls, obviously, because we know that at the beginning of season 3, we had that little scene teased with Eren there standing kind of next to the sea or whatever, which is what Armin talks about being outside of the walls, right? And it's even brought back in this episode here a little bit, where he was talking about the book and stuff. So, you know, I just kind of get the feeling like, yeah, I mean, this half probably will be very much focused on, I don't know about resolving, because with this show, you never know when something is really going to be fully resolved, but, you know, the whole Berthold and Reiner, I mean, they're going to be fighting with them here, obviously, and the Beast Titan and stuff, and hopefully we'll learn more about them finally, and about what, you know, group they're actually a part of and what their entire objective truly is. Those are kind of the things that I'm hoping, now that we are starting to really get to the nitty-gritty of the show here, that we might eventually actually get some of these answers now, right? But who knows? This episode in itself was great. I mean, you know, it was like, yeah, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of remaining or new questions or something being raised at the moment. It mainly there at the beginning, like I said, was kind of recapping some of those things with Armin and the book, like I said. You know, the Titans they were talking about at night. I find it interesting, and that's where I can totally see why some people, and again, it was you know, a smaller group of people, but some really didn't want me to watch that outro for the previous episode, and I can kind of see why, because you see some of these scenes now, which are very subtle, where you just see literally Levi looking kind of suspicious already at Eren, and I don't really actually understand why yet, because you know, obviously in the back of my head, I'm just thinking right now, oh, this has to do with that scene where it's ultimately going to lead to, right? And if I hadn't seen that, I obviously wouldn't be thinking too much about this. I just would have been kind of like, okay, that's weird, and then probably forgot about it already, right? And now you're paying extra attention because you know something is going to be up there. So, you know, I understand that, but like I said, I don't think I'll really regret watching it or something. I just find it interesting to bring up because, you know, there is that debate about whether it should even be watched in the first place or something. Yeah, you know, again, like the odd part obviously right now is that Levi literally struck Reiner there with almost a perfect hit, but Reiner was able to survive it and immediately turned back into Titan form. Why that is, I don't know. They talked about it possibly being a different kind of power again or something, right? Or something that we don't know about yet. You know, the Beast Titan is... God, the Beast Titan seems to be so fucking OP, and he already appeared like that early on in season 2, I remember, where he's just like climbing up these walls and you know, like, I don't know. Again, I wonder what his entire deal was and stuff, but he seems so powerful, and he's just picking up that rock and perfectly throwing it from like miles away or whatever kilometers. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. He's trying to get them all trapped, and again, I assume that like we're gonna spend quite a couple episodes here in this region, then hopefully, you know, defeating these guys, but that's still the question to me, and then eventually getting to this basement and stuff, right? Once the threat, I assume, is being taken care of. But you know, all that I can say for now is that I'm just super excited to see where things go from here. So that's basically it. Like I said, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on Patreon. I feel like I actually miscalculated, because if this is the first out of 10 episodes, then that means that up until episode 9 is already up there right now. So only 1 more to go. But that being said, like I said, they are up there. So it's linked at the top of the description. Your support is very much appreciated. And then I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I very much look forward to seeing you back in the next one.